everyone. If you're jumping on a couple minutes early, just checking out how it looks. Good morning. Hi, Carrie. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. We have about a minute. I just wanted to jump on again. As always, I try to a little early because I know sometimes it can be kind of difficult to find. So just jumped on early. Today is mixed level flow, so we will be flowing a lot, but I will always tell or show options. So you can, again, go at your own pace, your own, whatever level you feel like going at today. Definitely listen to your body and honor that. And you can always, whenever we plank, you can go to all fours, you can go into child's pose, anytime. So definitely, again, just listen to your body. And today, really don't need anything, but if you, as always, if you have a block or a book or two, a pillow, a couple pillows, a blanket, definitely have those close by. And we're going to start in a seated position, in a nice, comfortable seated position. So turn the music up just a touch. See how loud that gets. Let me know if at any time you can't hear me, and I, as always, when you see me come up to the screen, I'm just checking things out, making sure everything's still going good. Okay, you are welcome, Carrie. Thanks for being here. Let's sit up nice and tall, any kind of comfortable position that feels good to you this morning. Sit up tall. Closing down your eyes, maybe palms up to receive, or it might feel better to have your palms down, feeling a little more grounded, completely up to you. However you feel today, closing your eyes. We'll start with breath work as always, right? Breath is what brings us into the moment, brings us into listening to our bodies and letting everything else go, except listening to our breath. So you're going to close your eyes, and when you're ready, you'll just take a nice big inhale through your nose, really filling up with breath. The breath goes out to your side ribs, lungs, and then all the way up to your collarbone. Pausing at the top, feel your breath, feel the fullness, connect to your breath, and open your mouth and sigh it out. Every last drop, gathering back in your belly muscles, in, let it all go. Take this breath several times, just on your own. The nice, deep Durga Pranayam, 3-part breath. Again, allowing the breath to bring you into this moment, right here, right now. Trying to let go of what may ever be on your plate for the rest of the day. Just allow that to float away. And just be here with your breath. Just enjoying the deep inhales and the longer sighing exhales. Whenever you are ready, you can start your ocean breath. Again, you can take this deep breath a couple more times. When you're ready for the ocean breath, you'll just seal your lips. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Maybe contracting the back of your throat, creating that ocean-like sound. This is why it's called the ocean breath. It just helps further connect you to your breath. This is the breath that guides you through your practice. It's completely normal to float away from the breath. Your mind might get busy again. It's completely normal. The key to yoga is noticing that and then coming back to your breath. So again, when you're ready, sealing your lips, begin the ocean breathing. Relax your tongue onto the lower part of your mouth against the back of your teeth. Just let your tongue relax. Check out your face. Are you clenching your teeth? Open your mouth. Move the jaw around. Swallow, yawn. Relax your face. And when you're ready, begin to just move your head around side to side, front and back, maybe around in a circle. Maybe you hold in a spot that feels extra tight. Take a couple deep breaths, allowing the breath to soften that tension you may be feeling through that area. It's allowing the breath to guide you. Take a couple more full cycles of breath. When you're ready, just bring your head back to neutral, finding stillness again. Knowing at any time, feeling free to open your mouth and sigh out your breath, ever that feels good. And when you're ready, you'll take your arms out to the sides, allow the arms to rise up, pull the shoulder blades down your back, and begin to lift your head up and blink, open your eyes, and nestle your head back. Looking forward, you're going to begin to drop your right arm, walk the fingers over and lean. We're going to just move side to side. So on your inhale, you'll rise, and then exhale, go the other way. Inhale, rise, exhale, go to the right. Again, do this several times on your own, just warming up to the side of the body, into your arms, your shoulders, your pec, your lats. So one more time, each direction. And then slowly bring the arms up again. Inhale, look up. Looking forward, begin to fall forward, reaching forward. Maybe you stay here, maybe you come to your elbows, maybe you go a little bit further. Again, just being mindful of how this feels through your lower back, your glutes. Take another breath here. You're going to slowly begin to roll it up. Inhale, roll the shoulders back and down, and inhale your arms up again. Palms to a touch, exhale, lower. Let's do that again. Nice big inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Let's do that one more time. Nice big inhale through the nose, and maybe this time open your mouth and sigh out the breath as you lower. Taking your time, we're going to come to all fours. Going to flow through some cat-cows. So if you have a blanket and you want it for your knees, definitely grab that, using the extra cushion for knees if you'd like that. Transitioning to all fours. Hands, wrists, shoulders, elbows in line, toenails on the earth. You're going to inhale when you're ready. Pull the belly down and look up. And then exhale, round your back. And then inhale, look up again. And then exhale, round. Warming up the spine. Do that again. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, round. Let's do it one more time. Nice big inhale, looking up. And then exhale, round your back. And then coming to a neutral spine. You're going to take out your right foot, tuck under all 5 toes, and just begin to move around, stretching out through the foot, the toes, the ankle, the calf. Just move around and stretch that out. And then coming back to neutral, hips are neutral with the earth. Lift that right leg up. Internal rotation with your hip and thigh. Belly muscles in tight, really flex that foot. You can stay here or maybe extend out your left arm for balancing cat. You can stay here, maybe lift, bend your back leg. Take your left hand around, reaching for the outside of that foot, and then kick in for a little deeper stretch to the front of your body, a heart opener. Take another breath, and then re-extend. If you are holding that foot, remember you don't have to hold the foot. If your left arm is up, go ahead and set it down. Bring that right knee in, and then kickstand back onto that right leg. And then extend the left leg out. Reach up, and if it feels okay, windmill up for a side stretch. Deep breath at the side of your body. Feel the stretch at the side of your body. And then slowly, if you're up, which you don't have to do always, right? Come back down to that right hand, reach up. Maybe take the arm slightly back behind you. And then reach the arm up and over your head. Again, feeling free to stay just like this. Or maybe you want to lift that back leg. And maybe kick back and again, reach for the outside of the foot and kick into the hand. Again, all these are options. You don't have to go this far at all. And you're going to re-extend. Slowly come back down to all fours and then into a child's pose. So bring your big toes to a touch, knees towards the edge of your mat, push your hips down and reach forward. Resting your forehead on the earth or maybe on a block. You can always bring your knees to a touch and take the arms by your side. You just do whatever feels good in this rest pose. Knowing this is always a pose you can come back to anytime in your practice. Let's take one more breath here. And then taking your time, rising to all fours again, we're going to take out your left foot this time. Tuck under all 5 toes and begin to move around. Stretch the toes, the ankle, the calf. Just enjoy this stretch through your feet, your toes. And when you're ready, hips parallel to your mat, you're going to lift up that left leg. Internal rotation with your hip and thigh. Really, again, flexing that foot. You can stay here, or maybe it feels good to extend the right arm if it feels okay in balance. Again, you can stay here or follow me by bending the back left leg. Take your right hand around, reach for the foot, and then kick into it. Nice heart opener. Little deeper stretch to the front of your body. One more breath. And then you're going to re-extend. Place the right hand on the earth. Bring that left knee in and kickstand on your left leg this time. And extend the right leg out. Reach up, staying here. Or maybe windmill up. And stretch. Feeling it through the side of your body, your you're into your lats, your obliques. One more breath. Slowly beginning to set that left arm back down, re-extend that right arm. Again, you can stay here or reach the arm up and over. Staying here maybe, or lift the right leg, bend it back and take the hand and reach for the foot. Again, maybe. You never have to go this far. Listen and honor your body. Take one more breath wherever you're at. You're going to exhale, re-extend, and then slowly come back down to all fours and back to your child's pose. Pushing back, reaching forward, maybe flipping your palms up this time for a little different stretch. Through your upper back. If your palms are up, go ahead and lay them back on the earth. You're going to look forward and either come to all fours or glide through onto your belly. Hands at the tops of your ribs. Pull the shoulder blades and elbows towards each other. Roll the shoulder blades back. Inhale, lift your head and heart for Cobra. Bhujangasana. And then slowly lower. Roll the shoulders back again. Inhale, look up. Hold another breath here. And then exhale, lower. Tuck under your toes. And lift to a nice strong plank pose, or all fours, you choose, right? Hold the plank, inhale. And as you exhale, push your hips up and find your first Adho Mukha Svanasana, your first down dog. Just enjoy it. Move your head around, pedal out your feet. Maybe move the hips side to side. Remember, your knees can be bent and your feet can be really wide apart. You don't have to have them really close together. The intention is to pull the heels towards the earth. They don't have to be touching the earth. Just take another breath here. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower back to a plank. And then inhale, lift back up to your down dog. Do that again. Exhale, plank. Inhale, rise, down dog. And then slowly lower back down. Hold here. You're going to lift the right leg and pause. Deep breath. Hold with that leg lifted. And then you're going to, I'm going to face opposite of you for a moment. Bring that knee in towards your left arm and slide it all the way through for broken triangle. Maybe lift the arm up. Take another breath. Slowly come back down, take that leg back out, and you're going to rise back up to your down dog. Knowing that you can go into child's pose if you like for a moment. Just hang out in down dog again. Or child's pose. Eventually coming back to your down dog when you're ready. Looking forward, coming back into that plank as you exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, lower and pause again. Hold the plank. If it feels okay, lift the left leg up this time. Pause here. Just feel how this feels. And then when you're ready, bring that left knee in towards the right arm and then take it through for broken triangle the other side. Stay here or reach the arm up. And then slowly begin to place that hand down. Take the toes out. And this time you're going to lower through a chaturanga through a vinyasa. So lower, toes, nails down, look up. And then rise back to your down dog. And then come up to your toes, come down to all fours and back into child's pose. Give your wrists a stretch. Circle them out, maybe palms up. Come back to your breath. Once we start to flow, you'll notice that your breath picks up, which is totally normal. Again, the key to yoga is coming back to those slow, deep, mindful breaths. Take another breath in your child's pose. And then looking forward, you're going to glide through onto your belly again. This time we're going to find Salambhasana. So you're going to take your hands back behind you, interlace your fingers, pull the fists down. This would be a great time if you have a strap and you know you like that, grab a strap and hold that instead. Roll the shoulders back, lift your head and heart, and your legs maybe. Salambhasana, locust pose. Take another breath. And then exhale, lower. Release the hands, arms by your side, palms up, and then just turn your left ear down. Take a moment here, deep breaths. And then forehead on the earth, finding Salambhasana again, or if Dhanurasana is in your practice, bow pose, you can follow me by bending the knees. Take your hands around to the outsides of your feet. And then when you're ready, you're going to lift your head and heart and kick up. Bow pose, Dhanurasana. Great stretch and strengthener for your back. Take another breath wherever you're at. And then slowly lower, lay your right ear down. Arms by your side, palms up. Maybe wiggle your hips. Sometimes that feels good. And then forehead back to the earth, bending those knees again. You can find Dhanurasana again or Salambhasana one more time. Roll the shoulders back, inhale, lift. Head and heart, legs. One more breath. You're going to slowly lower. Hands at the tops of your ribs. You can choose plank, all fours, or maybe like a mini vinyasa through up dog. And then back to your down dog. Dance it out once you're here. Move around. Then when you're ready, you're going to lift the right leg up. Look forward and pull that right leg all the way through. Pivot on your back foot and you're going to windmill up to warrior two. Pull the shoulder blades down, look forward in confidence, shoulders in line with your hips. Your back foot is facing the long edge of your mat, your front foot is facing the short edge. And then bring the right arm up and reverse your warrior. Slowly returning to your warrior two. Bring your right forearm to your right thigh and reach up for a side stretch. Maybe you reach the arm up and over. Then take that top hand onto your lower back, look forward. If you want to grab a block, now would be a great time and put it on the other side of your right foot. You're going to begin to walk that back leg up. This is where your block would be if you're using it. You maybe stay here or lift for half moon. Again, you can stay here, maybe extend that arm up. Maybe if Chapasana is in your practice, you reach back and kick into your foot again, your hand, like we did earlier on the floor. Same concept here, just standing. If you're holding Chapasana, re-extend. Take your left hand to the earth, pivot onto your right foot, and lift that left leg for standing half splits. One more breath. Slowly bring that left leg down and bring the pinky toes to a touch. So your legs are crossed. Again, you can have a block here. I'm just going to turn towards you. And you're now in a forward fold. with your legs crossed. You can have your hands on blocks, you can keep a little bend in your knees, you can uncross your feet if you don't like that. You just play around with it, enjoying the stretch of the back of your body. One more breath. You're going to untwist your legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower, bend the knees, and then find chair pose. So you're going to tuck the tail, belly muscles in. Take another breath in your chair. And then slowly rise all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Look up. And then palms to a touch, lower mountain pose. Your Tadasana, recentering here. Deep breaths. Come back to the breath. One more breath. And then from here, you're just going to simply come up on your toes and turn your legs out a little bit. So an external rotation with your thigh, and begin to lower into a squat pose. You can put your hands on the earth if you'd like. It's an option. And then from here, you can step back to a plank and take a vinyasa. You can lower to all fours, or you can float back into your vinyasa. I'll show the floating option. So bring your hands down, step back, go straight into your vinyasa. And we'll meet in down dog. Once you're back in your down dog, pedal out, move around. Just enjoy being upside down. It's a different perspective on the world around you. And then we're going to do all that on the other side. So when you're ready, you're going to lift your left leg up. Inhale, exhale, pull that leg all the way through however you need to. Bring that back leg in a touch, turn towards the long edge of your mat, and windmill up. Warrior two. So now your right foot is facing the long edge of the mat, and your left is facing the short. Roll the shoulders back and down. Shoulders in line with your hips, and then look forward in confidence. Maybe get a little lower. Turn your front palm up and reverse your warrior. One more breath. Return to your warrior two. Take your left forearm to your left thigh and extend that right arm up. Again, you can stay here, maybe reach up and over. Grab that block, have it on the other side by the pinky side of your left foot. Take your top hand, your right hand, bind it onto the lower back. Pull that shoulder blade down. Begin to walk that back foot up as you place your left hand on the other side of the foot or onto the block. And then begin maybe to lift that leg. The foot can stay on the floor. That's a perfect half moon. Maybe you extend the arm. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Maybe you try going into Trikonasana. Again, you do not have to. Stay wherever it feels good. Honor your body. If you're in Trikonasana, re-extend. Pivot on that left foot a little bit. Place that right hand down and find standing half splits. Ooh, breathe, you guys. Deep breaths. And then take that right leg behind the left and bring your pinky toes to a touch for a stretch here. A little different way to stretch in this forward fold. Again, hands can be on blocks. Just pay attention. Notice how this feels through the back of your body. It's a little more intense stretch through the hamstring, even down into your calves. Your next exhale, untwist your feet and fall forward, 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 fold. And then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower, bend the knees, find chair pose again. Push the hips down, tuck the tail, abs tight, pull the shoulder blades down. Basically a squat pose. One more breath. Inhale, rise. Urdhva-stasanas. Exhale, forward, palms to a touch, lower, mountain pose. Tadasana. Come back to the breath, recenter, belly's in, pull the tailbone down, shoulders down. And when you're ready, coming up on your tippy toes, an external rotation. And then slowly begin to lower. Take your time. If you lose your balance, that's okay, just restart. Hold here. Hands can be on the earth. And remember, from here, you can go back to your down dog any way you want. Stepping back, all fours, maybe through a child's pose. Maybe you follow me as we float back. If you float back, you go straight, you don't hold a plank, you go straight, lowering down into your chaturanga. So inhale, exhale, lower, and then up. And then find your down dog. Whew. Deep breaths again. And then down to all fours. Child's pose for everyone for a moment. Deep breaths. Slowly rising back to all fours or gliding through again, taking a little mini vinyasa if you'd like. Back to your down dog. You're gonna lift up the right leg, hip level. So really flex your foot, belly's in tight. Take a moment here. And then point your toe, lift the leg up higher and find three-legged dog. So bend that leg back. Maybe lift left, circle out the ankle. And then hips parallel to your mat, lift that right leg up higher. And then pull that right leg all the way through. Again, coming down to that left knee first is fine. We will all come down to the left knee. Stay here, maybe rise to the thigh, pushing down. Being mindful of that front knee. Wants to stay right on top of your ankle. But push forward so you get that hamstring stretch and that quad hip flexor of the left leg. Maybe you reach up. Maybe you go back. Looking forward, hands to the earth. You're going to begin to walk your right foot over to the left for pigeon pose. So taking your time, lowering down, you can keep the back legs bent like this. You can put a blanket under your hip, bringing the earth to you. You can put a block or a book or a pillow under your head. Maybe you stay up tall. Maybe you come down. Just take a little bit. Listen to yourself. Pay attention. Listen to your body. With the yoga mixed level flow class, you always want to push to the edge. Definitely feeling a good stretch, but never going over the edge. So just listening to your body and coming back to the breath. Deep inhales and exhales. Staying exactly as you are, or you can follow me if you want to go into some different options of pigeon. Maybe you bend the back leg, just like this. That's all you do. Maybe you reach back for the foot and pull the leg in a little closer. And if mermaid is in your practice, you can go ahead and take your foot into the inside of your elbow. Maybe reach that right arm up and over, finding pigeon, mermaid. One more breath wherever you're at. If you're in mermaid, go ahead and slowly release. Lift up if you're on your elbows in pigeon and sit on over to that right hip. And then swing the left leg around to find Ardha, to find a twist, Matsyendrasana. So take your left arm back behind you. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, lower. I'm all over the place right there. And then look over your left shoulder. With every exhale, pull that left shoulder back a little bit more. And then begin to counter twist, going the other way. And then looking forward, we're going to come into cow pose, cow face. So if you want to tip forward a little bit to bring your knees to a touch, go ahead and do that. You can also put a block underneath you to sit on. Again, adding a little lift to this definitely helps. Otherwise, just sit down, trying to get both sits bones down. Sit up tall. Again, a block underneath you or a pillow to sit on. You can stay here, or maybe you fall forward. Take several more breaths wherever you're at. Slowly starting to rise. If you're down, we're going to meet back in down dog. So again, you can find your own personalized way to get back there. If you want to just tip forward and float back, you can do that. Or step back if you're floating back. Or maybe go to all fours and then child's pose. You're going to lift up, step back, float back, and then take your vinyasa. Meeting back in down dog when you're ready. Maybe child's pose for a moment. You're going to lift your left leg up hip level this time. Flex your foot. Take a moment here. Then point your toe. Lift the left leg up higher and go into three-legged dog. So hips turn to the left, maybe you look right. Circle out your ankle. Hips parallel to your mat. Lift that left leg up higher. Pull that leg through however you need to. We're all going to come down to that right knee, finding your low lunge. Staying on blocks, maybe thigh, maybe reaching up and looking back. And then looking forward, hands to the earth, setting up for pigeon on this side. Begin to walk your left foot over the right edge of your mat. Beginning to lower down, keeping that back leg bend is always an option. Again, just take several moments settling into this pose. You don't have to rush it. Maybe take some stretches. And then just find where you can hold stillness, feeling a good stretch. Take your time. Deep breaths. Making adjustments at any time. Again, staying exactly like this for about 5 more full cycles of breath. Or if you're wanting to come in different variations, now would be a good time. Maybe you just lift up and just bend the back leg, that's it. Maybe you reach for the foot, pull it in for a deeper quad hip flexor stretch. Maybe you find mermaid when you're ready. One more breath wherever you're at. Slowly rising if you're down, if you're in mermaid, slowly releasing and just swinging that right leg around this time for Ardha Matsyendrasana. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Take your right arm back, inhale your left arm up. Exhale, drop that shoulder over and sit up nice and tall, looking over your right shoulder this time. Maybe close your eyes. And then beginning to counter twist, going the other way for a moment. And then coming forward, setting up for cow face on this side. So grabbing whatever props you might like to sit on, a block or two, a book or two, a pillow, maybe fold it up. Bringing those knees to a touch. You'll start to push your hips down, sitting nice and tall up on those sits bones. Maybe you hold your feet. This is all you do. Perfect. Maybe you begin to lower, resting your chin on your knee maybe. One more breath. Slowly rising, untwisting your legs and bringing the bottoms of your feet together for star pose, Asana. So your legs are far away from you, they're not really close like in Baddha Konasana. You can stay up tall or maybe fall forward. Couple more breaths. Slowly rising. Hi. And you are going to scoot up to the front edge of your mat and slowly make your way down to your backs, grabbing your props. You might just want to go straight into your Shavasana, which is perfect. If you want to come onto your back and take a couple stretches, maybe a full body, maybe twisting side to side, feel free to do that. And then join us in Shavasana. You just do whatever feels good before slowly coming into your total relaxation pose. Always remember you can be flat on your back, arms out to the side, feet and legs out naturally. Just taking your time. You can put a pillow under your knees, a blanket under your head. Arms are out, closing your eyes. If you have a blanket, an eye pillow or anything like that, or a washcloth for your eyes, feel free to use that. But again, you don't have to use anything, just close your eyes. If you're still stretching, no worries. Just join us when you're ready. You can always turn me off and keep going with your Shavasana even after we're done. You don't have to come out when I tell you to. Find a single point of focus. It could be an intention, it could be scanning your body. Just notice when your mind wanders off from that single point of focus and come back. Shavasana, staying relaxed. I'm just going to end Shavasana as you hold this with a reading today. I am no longer waiting for a special occasion. I burn the best candles on ordinary days. I am no longer waiting for the house to be clean. I fill it with people who understand that even dust is sacred. I am no longer waiting for everyone to understand me. It's just not their task. I am no longer waiting for the perfect children. My children have their own names that burn as brightly as any star. I am no longer waiting for the other shoe to drop. It already did, and I survived. I am no longer waiting for the time to be right. The time is always now. I am no longer waiting for the mate who will complete me. I am grateful to be so warmly, tenderly held. I am no longer waiting for a quiet moment. My heart can be stilled whenever it is called. I am no longer waiting for the world to be at peace. I unclench my grasp and breathe peace in and out. I am no longer waiting to do something great. Being awake to carry my grain of sand is enough. I'm no longer waiting to be recognized. I know that I dance in a holy circle. I am no longer waiting for forgiveness. I believe. I believe. Marianne Perron. Take a couple deep breaths, starting to move your toes and fingers. And then when you're ready, taking your time, turn to the right, curling into yourselves in the fetal position. Curling into yourself. And then slowly pushing off the earth, you'll rise to a nice, comfortable seated position. Palms to a touch, heart center. Close your eyes and take a nice big inhale through your nose. And then open your mouth, sigh out your breath. Do that one more time. Nice big inhale. And just let it all go. My gratitude to each of you. Namaste. Thank you guys so very much for joining me this morning at 10:30 for Mixed Level Flow. Sam will be here tomorrow night at 5:30 for a wonderful yin yoga practice, which is a great way to start your week nice and relaxed. So come check her out tomorrow night, 5:30, right here on this page. We are having a soft open next, I think we've decided for sure to do that, for Jazzercise. And we will just slowly start bringing yoga back. We just got to see how everything's working and where I can fit it in without other classes, without too many people. But anyway, I will definitely keep you guys posted on that. I will definitely keep live streaming. Even once we start back to regular yoga classes, I might even live stream the yoga classes I do at the center. So we'll still be here, but just be waiting and for that. And if you're comfortable to come once we start that, that'd be awesome. Anyway, I can't wait to see you guys again, right? It'd be so fun. Okay, that's it. I'll stop my talking. Thank you guys again so much. Have a fantastic Saturday. It's supposed to be beautiful, so get out there and enjoy it. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.